So today we've come to an old favorite in Vurhonga Savanna multiplayer with a pretty unique loadout. We've got the 470, the Gandhair rifle, and then of course the 243 and 22 pistol in case we have any opportunities at small games. So I think this should be fun. I think this loadout should present some interesting challenges, and we'll see how we can overcome them and if we can find anything good out here. And it looks like we'll be starting off this hunt a little bit differently than most here in Vurhonga Savanna. It is about 4:30 a.m. in game, and I think we finally found a server we could stay in. Right after the intro, we got kicked from the last server, and then like 4 more in a row, so seems like we're gonna be good here. And starting off trying at least, there we go, to take out a level 4 Springbok at like 350 with the 243. But I actually think this is gonna work out really well. We can essentially start first thing in the morning and hunt all the way through, and one of my favorite ways to hunt, no particular goal in mind, we can just see what we encounter out here. And we did end up with Vital Blood. That was kinda high, which I figured it must have been because the first shot went over his back. Still got both lungs, 66 scoring gold to get us going, and it's just starting to get a little light out. You can see the sun coming up, it's 4:48 right now. I'm actually really excited for this. This probably couldn't have worked out any better timing-wise. Now, oh, that's a big Wildebeest. That's a huge 5. That's so cool. There's a lion chasing him. What fur is that? Kind of tough to tell with the night vision binos. That's a gold, isn't it? I don't even have the Argus scope. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we have the Gandhair for that. Yeah, that's a gold fur. What a monster. 37 to 41 bighorns for sure. How in the world do we do with that? For one, we gotta get close, and like, that's essentially my dream diamond on Vurhonga Savanna. We killed one. Release day, years and years ago. Bighorns gold fur, and we haven't had one since. We've had the small horns gold, but never the bighorns. So this is gonna be a shot that we don't want to take any risk with the Gandhair, and now we have a lion to deal with on top of it. I think we might have the perfect scenario, but can we get eyes on them? I think they're coming back here. Walking right by us? I don't know if we can get cover here, maybe? We really need to be able to just basically stay crouched. There's a gold one there. Oh, that's actually him. Okay. We need him to get out past this brush, and as soon as he does, the wind's not going to be great, but we got to go for this. This is as good an opportunity as we're going to get. He's trotting a little there. What a time to stop. We dropped him with the Gandhair. Stampede sounds and everything, no lion causing it this time. It was the report of our Gandhair rifle. Vital Blood, nothing can take that away from us now. What do we have for this absolute giant gold wildebeest? 39.70, we're taxing that straight away after all the struggles we've had with multiplayer. Much in the same way that I've always wanted an albino diamond moose back because we shot that prior to trophy lodges. Release day of Vurhonga Savanna. It wasn't this high scoring, it was 985 on the old system. We shot a bighorns diamond gold wildebeest, and all the bighorns we've had since have just been the common furs. Gold is hardly that rare to find, but we've only had the smaller horns. It just looks incredible. It's gonna look so fantastic on the wall, and we got it with the Gandhair, double lunged at 23 meters. That is so cool, and all the struggles we had finding a server to stay in, it worked out so incredibly well, and we're 32 minutes into this hunt, most of it just tracking that guy. I don't know how we top that, but we're at least gonna try, because that's a heck of a start. Now that is a pretty good looking Gemsbok, 290 to 330, and by the way, that's all we were doing. Just kind of setting out, gonna check a couple of Gemsbok legs, and I have no idea if we end up encountering that wildebeest, if not for the lion that ended up spooking it. Now this is going to be interesting, because he's starting to walk away here. Their drink time just ending. That didn't even come close. Okay, that's going to have him alerted. 0 for 250, we can do this. Can we even see him? Kinda. I don't know. Oh, you're kidding me. Nah. I don't know where we could have possibly hit. That is absurd. We just dropped that thing darn near blind, and we just had to go for it. It's just one of those things where sometimes you're better off not overthinking it. He had got alert from the 22 shot. He wasn't going to stand there long. He just sent it. I don't know what's going on today, but I think that's a good sign. And we see the vital blood there. I mean, I don't think there could have been anything else, but I still have no idea where that may have impacted. Oh, his lower neck and in the lung as well. 313 score, 233 meters away. We dropped a wildebeest at 23, a Gemsbok at 233. I can't even imagine where else this hunt's gonna go, but just couldn't have scripted a better first couple of minutes to this hunt. That's insane. Now, with everything that's already happened here, maybe we ought to try a 470 shot of the lion. It's about 150 out. I can hear another one? Well, we'll just go for this and see what happens, I guess. So 0 for 150. See if we can get that to land. And it says 100 on the thing, but... well, that's weird. Now it's... We've had issues with accuracy of the 470 before. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Let's try this now when she lifts her head. That felt like it could have been a vital hit. Only one way to find out, and that's to spot her. And she is going down. I never paid any attention to that. I wonder if that's why, at around 150 specifically, we've had issues hitting where we're aiming. I think it may well actually be. I was messing with it on the way over here. First things first, our shot was pretty well exactly where we aimed. I felt like we did keep it a little bit low, but double lung and liver gets us a 39.35 scoring silver lion. And I've got the 243.04 300 meters, which means we'll have the maximum zero distance on the 470. But once again, you see the 470 says 100 meters. We have to cycle back through, and that gets us the 150, or at least it should. There we go. So yeah, I don't know why that happens, but I gotta imagine that matters somehow. So we got a lion with it. Let's see if we can get a Cape Buffalo, 140 away. We definitely want to make sure everything matches. We should be good. Head just went up. And either we gotta shoot high or low. Center of the lungs doesn't tend to work as well. This is the weapon with the highest penetration stat in the entire game, and I don't think that got a vital that time. Unless he's just single-lunged, maybe. Going down now. I mean, maybe that's liver, because it's a very low bleed rate, and we really just don't shoot that many capes with the 470, especially not at that range, so I don't know what to expect, but I didn't think we aimed too far back. Oh, somebody has shot this before. That explains. So, there's no hunting pressure, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I thought he survived forever. Now, we did get him in the lung. Actually, more center punch lung than I wanted. Maybe that 100 penetration stat helped us, because typically higher or lower, it just tends to punch through a little bit better with any weapon. It's a big mythical 149.58. Now, this could be an interesting one. Got a max red estimate Warthog here, and unfortunately he's already on the run. So trying to get a shot at him, especially with the Gandhair, might be a bit of a problem. There are capes. Not a great estimate. Oh, jeez. Every time we find something, I realize we have the worst weapons for this possible. Okay. That is almost certainly a troll, but we're not going to just assume it's going to be right away. So we got to figure that out. And I kind of still want to try to get the Warthog. So here's my thought. We have the 243. Not the greatest weapon for this, but probably can get the job done. I don't know if the first shot was good enough for sure. Second shot definitely got him. And if we can just deal with actually a kind of high-level female Cape Buffalo, we can take that down. And now we got to figure out where the 9 went. Now, one major problem. I thought we could kill the Warthog and get him respawned again, because finding his tracks might be an issue. And I can tell you from experience, tracking Cape Buffalo down here, not a lot of fun. They get into that brush down along the border of the map, and it just becomes a mess. 100 plus scoring silver is a pretty big female Cape Buffalo. Got our Warthog down here, and then we're just gonna hope that somehow we stumble into this guy. We haven't yet hit a max red estimate Cape Buffalo track. Might be a good thing. Oh, what is going on today? We heart shot him on the run there with the 243 after hitting liver and right lung the first time. Not too bad. 56.58 score. Pretty solid level 4 Warthog. And now, as I said, potentially the hard part. We thought tracking a wildebeest that had been spooked by a lion could be a problem. We've tracked a number of level 9 capes down here, and it a lot of times goes further than the 1.5 kilometers we followed it from earlier today. There's a max track, so that's maybe him. So I think maybe we've managed to at least kind of push him up out of the worst area. That is him there. I think we're getting, yeah, attacked by this level 3. That's probably fine. He's fleeing anyway. Last thing we need is to get killed and be way far away again. Not only is it just super thick down there, he can't see anything. Also, he ran all the way along like the edge of it, with the wind being exactly the worst thing it could have possibly been. So now that he cut up kind of north, at the very least, if he goes nervous somewhere and is feeding, we should be able to stock into reasonable range. I think we have them there. That's a nervous one drinking. And go figure, another aggressive Cape Buffalo. So there's one solution to this, and it's just to back away and take one singular shot. If we're over 200 and take one shot, they may go alert, they won't spook. As soon as we get some kind of reasonable opportunity, just like that, should be good. Kind of had to play a little bit of Cape Buffalo roulette there to make sure that we would be able to do it in one shot. And I don't know how many we're going to have to kill to get to our one level 9 with like the worst estimate I've ever seen for a legendary, but I don't know if we're done yet. Man, I am tempted to try a 150 meter shot again, because we've had it happen once, and I don't really know where he's going to try to go from there, but I think that might be our best opportunity. I'm not sure if he was never nervous drinking to begin with, or if that shot alerted them and they're kind of leaving that drink zone, but we're in range. I want to make sure everything matches here. 0 for 150. And if he maybe sits still broadside, I think the move is probably to alert him. Or maybe we just wait until we get like a good opportunity. Let's just kind of watch here. If he clears that decently broadside, I think we can get him. Kind of going up the hill though. I mean, we could attempt like a frontal shot, but I don't know if I trust that. We're going to be able to get into a decent range, though. Okay, got him alert. Probably 130-ish or so. I don't know if we can see anything to go for this. Probably not enough. If we could get him to turn like that, though. Tough, like, at that range to see what we're actually dealing with. Gonna alert him again. And probably this time 0 for 100. And I think this is going to be as good an opportunity as we're going to get. Got the zeroing changed. He turned. Oh, I think we smoked him. What is the difference there between the one that we shot earlier that had already been hit? He went down super fast. All that time, all those additional charging Cape Buffalo we had to take out turned into a pretty decent opportunity there finally as we ran him down. And we'll see, only up to 152 diamonds. 151.3, I do believe, so not a lot of wiggle room. There's the Vital Blood, though, and I really can't imagine what we could have possibly hit other than, I guess, like double lung, liver, or heart? It was double lung heart. Of course he's a troll, though. No major surprise there. 150.07. Falls about 1.3 shy of diamond. Not too bad. Heart shot at 120. Really, like, we're patient and didn't rush the shot, and it's worked out really well with the 470 today, but I think with that guy, we're probably going to take our gold diamond wildebeest with the big diamond horns back to our trophy lodge and finally place it there so many years after that one we killed release day of Vurhonga Savanna. Now, once again, I will point out this is one of many videos being recorded in July to be released in November during the rut in archery season. So our trophy lodge may look very different by the time this video comes out, but I think this 39.9, he was a max weight diamond wildebeest from April of 2023, is gonna go down in favor of our 39.71 gold bighorns diamond wildebeest. I just think it's one of the coolest looking trophies from Vurhonga, and all these years, all these bighorn diamonds and gold diamonds that we've gotten, never did we have the combo again since release day. We finally got it in our lodge. Trying to maybe turn him a little bit different. I think that is the best angle we can get. Really good look at the fur, those massive, huge bases and the horns themselves, a really cool Vurhonga trophy. And who would have thought, just struggling to find a server to connect to. Finally found one, and it paid off big time with the trophy I've been wanting to get in our trophy lodge for pretty much the entire time trophy lodges have existed. But anyway, that is indeed going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.